Alrighty, and so you guys have a uneventful rest. He wakes up well rested, and some more rain.
Okay. I'll head down to the sycamore tree next.
Reconnoiter and map this hex while we're in it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, I thought we did. Okay, yep.
We only had the one hex left to move into it yesterday.
Yeah, so who's the best at survival?
Okay.
I think that's Claw.
Oh, that's Claw all day long, right?
Yeah, and I gotta make my check to see if we can move it 50% extra too. Distance for our movement and its path. And then what am I doing? Was there another survival one you wanted me to do?
No, it was just the survival for mapping it, but then if you wanted to do one for moving fast.
Oh,
yeah.
Gotcha. Sure. There you go.
Also good.
And then with two actions left, we'd want to move into we're somewhere around where we expect to find the sycamore tree, and then start reconnoitering that one, presumably finding said sycamore tree.
Alright, so yeah, you see like this kind of plains of hills looming over it is a graying hulk of a sycamore tree, about 100-foot tall tree, visible for miles around.
And I'm assuming we'd go and investigate around it to see kind of what happened.
Yeah, we expect it to be infested with goblins of some, like gremlins of some sort. Some little critter guys.
So yeah, you see this 100 plus foot tall tree just looming out. You can see it from far away. As you get close, you don't really see any movement or anything. If you guys, are you guys gonna get right close up to the tree, or?
Yeah, if we have to, I said. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And go ahead and everybody give me a perception check as you get up close to the tree.
Oksana would probably do detect magic too to see if there's anything going on.
Yep, Oksana, you're not picking any magic up or anything, but you guys do notice that there is basically a little shaft that's like it's not super well hidden, but like some of the roots of the trees are covering it. You kind of see the hollow behind it and move them out, and you see this little shaft that goes downwards, and there are tons of roots that are leading down into that shaft.
How big is the opening?
Big enough for one of you guys to go down at a time.
Squeeze or whatever.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to squeeze. It'd be fairly comfortable.
Gotcha. Well, do you want to go check it out?
Yep, 100%.
Any kind of scent coming out of this place? Like, can I smell a lot of bodies? Can I smell some bodies?
Yeah, you and your wolf, definitely smell just like the musk of lots of bodies, that have just kind of like a wild musky.
Not some critter that we recognized.
Yeah, do we see any like footprints around this? It's not from the animals we just killed, maybe?
Doesn't smell
We're expecting something with thumbs and the
Yeah,
idea
yeah. I
that
mean,
it
it's not necessarily animal,
a
but it's definitely
doll.
not something that bathes a lot.
The stuff that stole the ring are thinking things, not animal things. Let's go in
Let's do it.
cautiously, but
Okay, so it kind of drops you down on a mound. You're able to climb using the roots, lead you to like a little platform, and you see on either side of the platform are two little rooms. One's a smaller one off to the west. It's all like super dark down here. So I think, Claw, do you have dark vision? Or is it just low light?
Let me double check. I'm pretty sure I have dark vision. I have dark vision. My wolf only has low light and scent. I have dark vision, low light, and scent.
So, would you guys be lighting?
I have low lights. I think we have to light a torch then for better for worse.
I can
Unless you
give
guys have
off
a
light
light
myself, but if I am the scout, I probably do not want to be glowing when I do it.
I think one of you
But
has
I
the
don't think
light.
Oksana uses a...
I have a light spell that I can.
Yeah,
I
the
have a
light
torch
spell.
too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Then I'll let you use that torch. Yeah.
but if you light up something, you see two little rooms on the...
We still are on the overworld map. Should we be?
Yeah, just because
Okay.
it's weird. There's nowhere really to put you between these two.
Okay.
Like, it's like a ledge between two rooms, so you kind of got to decide if you want to go to the west or to the east. You see to the west, it looks like...
The first one. We'll go to the first one. Whichever one we would come to first.
Yeah,
We'll
let's-
check out that one
Let's
first.
drop you in. Yeah, you see in this little hole, there's three tiny little crude wooden workbenches. In this room, their tops are strewn with various little tools, wood and hardware, blocks of wood. And you see, like right here, there's like a shaft leading downwards. You would know on the other side that you saw like another little shaft in that room as well.
It's like, hey, do we recognize the kind of tools or anything that would give us an indication as to who or what this is? Bowls, food, books, footprints, furniture.
The furniture is, for you guys, quite small.
You mean it's only slightly too big?
Yeah, slightly too big for you. And as you guys are kind of, I'm going to reposition you a little bit, because you would have been coming from this side. Like that little vine right there is what you climb down. And as you guys are climbing down, two little creatures climb up. And when they see you guys, especially the light that you're emitting, they kind of shriek with alarm, and they're like, ah! I don't know if any of you guys speak that. We'll see. Yeah, they kind of grasp out and start chattering away in a language no one understands.
Not fair, goblin.
Well,
No, I guess
and
you
I'm
have the
gonna
whole
guess-
Never mind.
They are getting ready to attack, right?
Yeah, they definitely pull out their weapons, and they're a little bit like standoffish, but not necessarily just running into attack.
Can I just say then, it matters not who you are. We are not here to harm you. We are just here to get a ring that was stolen from, and I describe the ring and all the details around it. Do they understand me?
They don't. And that threatens them. So one of them is
I
gonna...
was gonna come down to this anyways.
Yep. Claw, you are up first.
finally adjacent target. I am going to try to melt them both. So there we go. And then I can right there and have them both please fail reflex saving throws or take 3 points of damage, half on a success.
Could you target them for me? Let's see. I think I can.
There you go, I got it targeted.
Okay, they both succeed, and then so half.
Yeah, so the basic reflex, so half. And then
that goes away.
I will. Yep, I was gonna get to that. I was just ending my turn to get that done, but yes, that would have gone away. It's just a flash, instantaneous effect.
Oksana.
Looks like it's Oksana.
I'm gonna go out to this guy who's straight to the west of me and cast Evil Eye. Do a saving throw.
And he failed. So he is sickened.
Holy.
Needle darts. Him. Hit. Nice. And that's mine.
Badly injured. And now it's Penny.
Okay. Here we go. I am going to... Can I tumble through the space that has the table in it to get to him? Or do I have to tumble through a character?
You have to tumble through like one of them, but the only space that you can move to here and then tumble through up to here. If you try to tumble through here, you would fall down a hole.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna go to here.
Kind of wanted to zig and then zag. Just to keep them off balance.
And then I'm gonna tumble through to here, yep.
So yeah, just...
Is that the right space?
Yeah, just target them and then do the basic action macros and then tumble through.
Yep. Target. And then basic actions and then tumble through. And then I'm gonna roll with a +8.
You have that.
I'm gonna need it. Great, so then it's a success. Great, so then I get panache. And when I get panache, I am going to do my confident finisher. And then I'm going to try to stab him through the face. That.
Nice.
And that's going to be a hit. And so I'm going to do my damage. And then I want to add... I get my precise strike, then 2d6, which is that's my confident finisher, and well, that sucked, but wow. 10 points of damage. And he's not dead. All right, well then for my last one, I'm going to do my.
He's close.
Parry. He's close, yeah. But close is only good in horseshoes and hand grenades. So I'm going to go and I'm going to do...
We did not bring either of those to this fight.
Dueling parry. Use. There we go. And and I'm going to apply the effect. There we go. And then I'm going to be done, and that's it. Okay, cool.
All right, Valerie is going to try to finish this guy off. Max damage.
All right.
Yes.
Sword damage. This sword like animation just went off. That was cool. I don't think I'd seen that before.
That's it. That's her turn 'cause she moved.
All the
And
attacks have a little animation hit or miss.
yeah. This guy is going
Yeah, I think that
to
was
freak out because his friend just got killed. Gonna scurry down this hole.
Little punk.
Which triggers. Valerie's.
Valerie has a reaction.
Yeah.
Decimates him. Holy crap.
Yeah. The dead body falls down the hole.
Well,
You hear some startled cries from in that hole.
Was that an opportunity attack that just went sideways?
Maybe a little bit.
he didn't go sideways for us.
Nope. Sword and marbles. Can we recover anything off the body, or is it at the bottom?
That one fell.
one that fell down.
That one fell down the hole.
Okay.
It only also
Got
had a short sword and marbles.
You wanted to
I guess we'll try the other room then, huh? Or do we want to go down the hole?
Well, did we want to finish looking over these tables?
Yeah, sure.
We did not like. We were just starting to look at the tables when.
when they came up. Yeah.
Yeah. Do we find anything of interest on the table other than miscellaneous little tools?
They seem to be like stuff to make like crude like traps and tools and stuff like that. Nothing like you would find particularly useful or of interest to you guys. Like looking over the table, there's some like crude tools and like you can see there's like things that are half put together that seem to be like snares or other various forms of traps.
Gotcha. I'll offer going down the hole.
Yeah.
Do we want to check out that other room first? Well, if you go down the hole, I guess we've got to probably drop a rope down there. I'm guessing. It
You're
sounds like it
looking
was
down it.
pretty
There
deep.
is again more, like more vines and roots that you could climb down.
Oh,
I don't
nice.
think those things. I don't think those guys could fly. Like.
Okay, cool.
Like-
Yeah, let's climb down, man.
As you guys calm down from the fight, over there, kind of listen after the fight ends, you hear coming from that hole, kind of like a little bit of laughter and like cackling, and then like screams of like pain. And looking down the hole, like Claw, you're next to it. You kind of look down it, and I think Claw, you have dark vision, don't you?
Yes, I do, sir.
Yeah, you see like one of the mifflets one of the little gremlins that you shoved down there or whatever, like he's most of the way down, but he's like got tangled up in roots, so his dead body's just kind of like halfway down in that.
Gotcha, okay.
Hole.
So he hasn't given away our presence necessarily.
Yeah, like you're kind of listening to see like was there shouts of alarm, but you don't hear that, but you do hear the laughter.
The laughter and the cry of pain are different voices. Like, it sounds like maybe a torture scenario. Like somebody's hurting somebody else.
Yeah, kind of like pretty much what you would, after you listen to it and think about that, you think, yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like.
Gotcha. Yeah, definitely, relate that to everybody else. Like, I could try to sneak down a little bit closer and get a better look, or we can spring to the rescue. But again, like, how, like, do we want to take a bunch of time, or do we want to just, like, hey, there's somebody being hurt, let's react with alacrity?
I would say let's act with alacrity. Someone's in trouble.
Rock and roll. Let's go.
Yes.
Crowd around the circle and everybody kind of drop in.
Works for me. Let's go.
Rapid deployment to the next floor down.
You just want to like jump?
I don't have to jump. I have wings.
Let's throw down a rope. Let's
I can float
tie it
down.
off.
There's lots of branches going down there to where like jumping might be a little bit painful.
It's more like jungle gym climbing.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. Like you wouldn't just like you jumping straight down from a tree, hitting every branch on the way down, or do you want to like climb down there? You can probably climb down there pretty quick, but you'd go single file.
Does anybody have dark vision? Or the like?
I do. I have like low light vision. Yeah, not dark vision, but I think dark vision is what it's called. So I could lead the way down, I guess.
You got low light.
Yeah, so
low light does require some light to see. Is it's like you see dim light as if it's bright, but like in darkness, you're still blind.
Yeah.
And I can't remember who has the torch on them or who has the light spell.
I can emit light, but I'm not carrying one.
I think someone had a torch.
So, like, I can go down first and then light. I mean, we'd have light in here because you guys would all need to see. So why don't we have I'm shedding light. You guys can see as long as I don't die.
Yeah, for Valerie and Penny and Oksana, I think. I'm looking at Oksana. I don't think you have dark vision either. Anyone without dark vision going down that tunnel, it's going to be real hard. Like it's possible, but it's going to be slow and noisy.
Yeah, if we're giving ourselves away either way, why don't we just have a light source? Let's go.
Who's what's the order that we're going down in?
Not worried about being quiet.
First,
probably.
Then go ahead.
Valerie first, maybe. If we're not worried about being quiet, like we're already carrying light sources and stuff.
So she's like, "Are you guys gonna give me light then? I'll go first, but
yeah, I can. I can light the way. Like be right above her head.
Sure. So she starts going down the hole. Yeah. So I just moved her there, but she's making her way down the tunnel using your light. Who's next after her?
Yes, me.
So Valerie, and then Law, and then
On the wolf.
And then Penny,
then I'll go
Oksana.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. All right, so you hear you, Claw and Valerie are in the tunnel. The Fang is hanging out kind of at the top, watching, waiting for some first chance to go down. And Claw, when you hear Valerie thump down onto the ground, and you come out into the cavern, and then Claw just kind of like, or Fang just kind of parkours down the walls, just from vine to branch, jumps down with you. And so you guys are in there, and then Oksana and Penny, you guys get into the tunnel, start following as well. But let me describe for Claw what you see when you and Valerie pop into this cavern here. You see like thick tangles of long, pallid roots are obscuring the walls of this egg-shaped cavern. And to the east, it opens up into a wide chasm. And in this room are several of those little gremlin creatures. And you see several figures that you realize are kobolds, like kind of chained up to the wall. 3 of them appear to be just like limp, not responding. There's one that they're kind of, these gremlins had their focus on, poking at him and laughing, and then as it's crying out in pain. But it's just kind of like chained up to the wall. And as the light pops in, Valerie lands, and then Claw comes out, and the cavern kind of lights up. They all react in surprise.
Gotcha. You said the 4 kobolds, the living and the 3 dead, are chained up though.
Yeah, all the
Correct.
kobolds are all chained up to the wall, but
Gotcha.
the other ones seem like they're probably either dead or unconscious. They don't look like they're moving. Penny, I'll say you are able to plop down into the cavern as well. Oksana, you're still in that tunnel coming down, and
Really move stuff to get out from under the hole.
yeah, just jump down and then move out, and then we'll roll initiative here as these guys kind of spin around, and they drop the couple that were holding their sticks drop their sticks, kind of screech at you, and pull out their swords. They're little makeshift short swords. Oksana, you are up first as you hear a bunch of exclamations in this room, many voices, and you notice that they moved out of your way so you could drop down if you wanted to.
Yeah, so I'll take an action to drop down.
Yeah, I'll say like you're at the bottom of this cave, so you could probably just like kind of let go.
Okay.
Now you should be able to see better.
You left this familiar behind.
There you go.
Blink. There you go.
So I'm going to drop down. I'm going to quickly look around. Looks like they got their swords out. So I would quickly try to suss, like, who do I think is the leader?
Yeah, it's really hard to tell them apart. They're all...
Okay. Then I would choose this dude and give that dude the evil eye.
Yep. This one here is the one. Is the one that was the kobold that was screaming, and that's the one that was poking him with a stick. But you didn't see that. But you see him. He's kind of got his head up, and
These are the guys we're fighting.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to do evil eye.
And we'll say scroll. And failed. And so he is sickened.
Okay. I'd probably look over at this guy and do the same thing. And do another evil eye.
If you do that, it ends it on this one.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, because it's
You
a
can only
sustain.
He
Oh,
can
then I'll hand it
sustain
over
more
to
than
him.
one, but he can only cast one per round. It's got the hex tag on it. The hex tag, you can only cast one hex per round.
Okay.
He can sustain more than one. It takes an action for each one he's sustaining.
Then I'm gonna cast shield on myself, basically. So that gives me a +1. I'll go there, and hopefully that's enough where the others behind me can drop down.
No, yeah, you're the last one. No one's behind you, so.
That's me.
Okay. This guy's gonna step up and try to swing at Valerie here. He actually hit her. For 2 points of damage. And missed. And then it is Penny's turn.
Okay, so I'm going to use my first action to move here, and my second action will be a strike with my rapier.
Oh, look at that.
And then
My
I'm gonna hit the button
quarterback
for
is
the dam.
toast.
Critical.
Nice.
That's from Die Hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was like, wait, I know that movie. Wait.
I'm going to use
and
dueling parry at the end, and I'll stay where I am.
Can you put the effect on yourself?
Mm-hmm. And that's going to be it.
This guy's turn.
All right, Midflit, let's see what you can do. I just murderized your friend. Come get me.
Claw and Valerie. Claw, it misses you.
Aim straight.
Will hit Valerie. Keep forgetting. For no damage. Then it's gonna back off. Does Valerie want to use her reaction?
Probably.
This guy here?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah,
A little
so
bit of
let me
murderized.
put him back. He goes to turn, and his head makes it almost to that far, but the rest of his body falls to the ground there.
And then is it her turn, or is it another thing still?
That was the end of its turn. That was a reaction for her, so now it is her turn.
This has got chicken on him?
Yep, that one is sickened, yep. Jesus.
I might have only crit because of the thickened, maybe.
No, it was by 11, so...
Oh. Well, oh yeah, it still would have been 10. And then should I go for the other Jason guy? Oh. And then she will raise shield. End her turn.
This guy is gonna see that they're dying pretty good, and he is going to run. Well, you see him kind of leap in this cavern, grabbing onto these like little handhold, allowing him to get across. Now it is Claw's turn. These other guys look like they might be considering the same action.
I'll target that one. Needle darts. I don't think it matters about the cold iron. Phew, I'm gonna use a hero point, because why not? And I'm still gonna suck. And then I am gonna raise my own shield. And then my turn.
Alright, this one bolts. Makes his way. And back to the top of the round with Oksana.
I am going to cast command on this guy to drop his weapon and sit down.
You can give him, I think, a single command, so you can tell him to drop, like, drop his weapon.
Sit down, basically.
Or, yeah, you can make him go prone. It's like, you shout a command that's hard to ignore. Approach you, run away, release what it's holding, drop prone, or stand in place.
So I'm going to say drop prone, basically. With the attack
That's
depends
gonna
on target's
try.
will save.
Save against you.
Kirel, kneel before Zod.
Alrighty, so that's 2 actions.
So he's prone now?
Well, he does it on his turn.
Ah, okay. Then, okay, so... And I would have a sense that it worked? Or no?
Yeah, you think that it worked. Like, he looks like he's about to do what you say. The first action on its next turn must use a single action to do as you command.
Alright, but then I'm gonna move over. Alright, I'm gonna cast Evil Eye on this guy. So he's gotta do a little save.
Alright, he fails, so he is sickened.
I'll yell and be like, if you move, you die. We just want to talk to you.
Okay. Was that 3, Kevin?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm done. That's all I got.
Okay. Cool. 5. Oh. Can't remember you.
It's his turn.
The guy.
First,
His turn next. Right. Darn it.
Yeah, he's on the ground. Let me. He drops his sword and holds his hand up and kind of quivers, and he's like, just starts chattering at you. Yeah, he's just chattering away in some language. You don't understand what he's saying, but you could you get the gist that he's like, please don't kill me.
He's not speaking Goblin or Fey.
No, you understand those languages, but you don't understand this language.
I think. Hang on a second. 35 feet. Did that work? I think it did. But I can't see into the dark there.
Yeah, you don't.
Is that because I'm trying to move?
Because you don't have dark vision.
It's too dark.
Yeah,
Okay.
you see this pit here. You see this deep chasm that kind of splits the passage. It's a few yards wide, twice as deep. Tangled roots fill the entire area. Passage continues on the far side in between the 2 ledges. Loops have been tied to serve as handholds.
And then what I'll do is I will do... So that was my first thing, was the move. And then the second thing will be a dueling parry. And then... Where's the button? There it is. Okay. And then after the dueling parry... I can't hold an action to attack if I see anything evil, can I? That's not the way we do it here, right?
Well-
But it's 2 actions to hold a 1 action action. So if you want
Okay,
to
then
hold
I'll
your
just stay
strike
here and
and-
I'll. Nah, I'll cover back here and block anybody who's trying to come this way. And that's gonna be it. I hate to waste your action economy, but
Are we trying to take this guy alive? I don't think any of us can speak his language.
No sense keeping him around, I guess. Unless we want to like knock him out or something.
Yeah, Valerie would knock him out or tie him up. If it's surrendered or whatnot, she wouldn't just murder it.
Sure, yeah. I guess we can, like, if we tie him up or something, that's fine.
Yeah, I was thinking like, could we tie some object onto these handhold things that go across? Or I could just cast a light spell on the other side of wherever this is so we can see kind of what's over there and what's going on. And I just want somebody with a short bow over there to start sniping at us. Because they can see us and we can't see them.
Question is, are you gonna immediately run over there in this next turn, or do we want to end in combat for now and then you can see what happens? Like, are you staying here investigating, or are you pursuing?
What do you guys want to do?
I'd be okay stopping combat now. Too. Okay.
If that guy alerts his nest, we could end up with a whole lot of additional things coming very quickly.
Yeah.
You don't know how many are in
Ah.
here will alert.
Yeah. Well, we need spells and stuff, just some light so that I can see something. I'm like pretty stymied here.
Alright, so
Yeah, so-
Valerie will
Say
like,
Valerie
start
takes her
tying
action
that.
tying that guy up,
Yeah.
and then Claw, like, you guys have to make a decision fairly quickly. Like, are you pursuing, or are you going to?
20, 30. The wolf will kind of stand here at the edge. And
pursue. Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna fly over there.
Wait, hold on real quick. When you get to
Oh,
there, yeah. In this room, you see, it's like the center of the room is a rickety table, and it's got a bunch of stuff on it, heaping mounds of dirt and twigs, things that you're like, you take notice of, but you don't really inventory like super detailed, because in this room are several of those other creatures. In the back, you see one particular who has mounted up on what looks like some sort of giant insect.
Ooh.
And the other ones are kind of like formed around it, you know, in a kind of a protective, you know, half circle or whatnot. And as you kind of come in, he points his little trident thing at you and issues out some command, and he reacts to you coming in.
I know I don't speak the language, but is the body language like he's ordering his guys after us?
Yeah, he's definitely like, intruders, kill them, get them, something like that.
Sure.
That's
Okay.
definitely the vibe you're getting.
Gotcha. And then with my last action, I'm gonna hop right back over there. And that'll end my turn. I will start babbling about there's a whole bunch more, and there's a dude on a giant spider thing, and he's on a beetle, and oh my god, there's a whole bunch of them.
On my way.
Oh my goodness.
All right, let's get back. So that was your turn.
Yep, there you go. I was gonna say that ended my turn. That was my.
You see a Mifflet kind of pop around.
Why did they have initiative?
Because he just ran into a
killed
room
it.
full of them, and the
Ah.
leader said, kill him.
And we keep our old numbers. I see. Okay.
Yeah, like rather than
Uh-huh.
saying, "Hey, we're gonna stay here and check it out," like you ran into the next room, right? Like kept action going, basically.
Mhm.
Does that make sense?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just picking up from like below us. The guys above me don't get all their actions. It's just the next guy after me goes. Happens to be a new guy, maybe.
Okay.
And he's gonna throw a dart at Claw.
Don't know if you hit me.
I did. Feel that. There we go. And I forget that I turned on the, and you guys could do this too, is turn on the option where like when you roll to attack, if it hits, it automatically pops up the damage roll button or the damage roll screen. So he hits you for 1 whole point of damage, Claw, and everybody gets a hero point, and then he's gonna kind of duck back around the corner. You hear lots of shouting back there. I think you can see the 3 of you. Penny.
My new AC is 21, so good luck out there, kids. Son of a...
Oh, it
I missed you.
missed
Oh!
because of your dueling penny.
Hey!
Uh,
Nice.
it curses, and then you see him kind of.
And he slashes with her rapier to knock it out of the way right before it hits.
Moves back.
Yeah.
And Claw takes a dart right to his flank. It lets out a yelp.
Ew.
Or flank, not Claw, sorry. And this guy ducks back. Kind of. And then ducks back. Try to make this fast because they're all just, they've got a tactic, can you tell?
Yeah, it's pretty straight up.
Seems to be working for him a little bit. And Claw, you take 4. And Oksana. Oh wait, not yet. You sense Penny and Claw. You sense movement, and Fang as well, kind of coming from this cavern. As you see, like the walls just kind of like they seem to be rippling a little bit, and then your eyes adjust to what it is as the lights hit these like kind of glistening black scaly type things and kind of undulating up the wall.
That's gross.
There's this skittering centipede. It kind of climbs up the side of the wall and whips out at Penny. And misses already. And then now it is Oksana.
Okay. This dude is unconscious or not yet?
He's tied up.
He's tied up.
He's tied up. Okay.
Are we supposed to see the scorpion?
It's there. It's just. Can you see it now? Oh, maybe not. That's why. There we go.
There we go.
It had
Okay.
it kind of like.
Yeah, he was stealth.
And how it's big, right? Like
Yeah. And
Oh
it's,
yeah.
It's kind of squeezed into that crevice. Kind of came up from the bottom and in the walls there.
okay. Well, Oksana would see that and fly it first. So it's got to do a save.
And
Critical fail would be nice.
Ugh.
And then I would cast needle darts. Do here. Come on. Get it? Yes. Okay. Jeez. 3d4. Damn it. Alright. That's all I got.
That guy's. Well, I'm gonna take him out of. Well, no, I'm not gonna do that because then it will mess with XP. Yeah, he's not doing anything because he's tied up.
Okay.
He just kind of looks
Now-
over and sees that scorpion and just kind of starts laughing.
Can I share a... Oh,
ahead.
yikes. He starts laughing.
Like, you guys are in trouble now. Kind of laugh.
Oh, boy. And I can share a space with Claw, right? Because Claw is teeny tiny, weeny, 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 weeny.
But his dog that he's
but
riding isn't.
But yeah, my wolf is
Oh,
not.
his dog is not. So I can't...
You can't
You
stop.
can move through it,
You can move
and
through.
stop it, yeah.
Yep. Okay. So, and I want to be there. Can I attack from the corner? I guess I'm adjacent.
You could attack from,
Would you say
like, it's basically like clinging to this wall here, right? Like, kind of
Okay.
there,
Yeah.
so you can.
All right. Well, then the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a strike with my rapier.
We'll say it's kind of like up and kind of on the wall. It appears.
And
Have hero points.
I'm going to use that hero point. Yep. Roll using a hero point. That's a hit. Okay, so I'll do damage. And strength. Damage. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a dirty trick and I'm going to throw dirt in its eyes, I guess, as the second action. He's got a reflex DC 17 plus 8. It's a success, so he's clumsy 1. And then for my last action, I'm going to do my dueling parry. And exactly where I am. And that's going to be my turn. And I'm going to move to the next person.
Claw. Valerie is up.
Is this an occupiable spot? Like, will it?
I mean, it'll let her move there. Yeah, it's like up against the wall. Now badly injured.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Critical.
Yeah, look at that.
Lock in. Oh, you take 3. Moves out of the way. Next up is Claw.
That thing's not dead?
It is
Oh.
not.
Do I have line of sight on these things when I shouldn't? Is there like a missing wall in here or something, maybe?
Yeah, I don't think you should, because, yeah, there's...
I can see like a dude, the boss
Yeah, it
dude.
would-
There we go.
It would look more like
Alright.
that.
Yeah, that looks okay.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't have the wall where the walls are. On that little loop. Because they're purposely ducking them down there behind them.
Right. what am I gonna do? I'm gonna cast something at that thing. I don't like it being there. I do not think it's very fair.
It should eat some needle dart.
It's probably gonna smell like farts. I'm gonna reroll that using my other hero point. Wow. And then I think I'm gonna risk leaving its base. I'm gonna tell my wolf 2, 5, 10.
And real quick, it's technically a wolf that is moving.
Correct.
There we go. I think it's about when it gets there.
I don't know what the recon's tail is.
Well, I mean, it could be any time. So, it's when I leave a square. So it could be when I was leaving the first square.
Alright, so...
Damage.
Yeah, when he whips out with your tail, it does... Oh, let me close that one. It does 1d6 plus 6, 10. And it's going to... It has the trip. And it does not trip the dog. But it tries. And if you were going to keep moving, you can.
Yeah, with it hurting that much, I'm gonna bound up behind this guy and kind of sit there. And my turn.
Penny in. And it curses and runs back at us. The darts aren't going too well. Valerie again. And Penny. Just a Alright, Penny. This thing's gonna rear up, try to bite you. And it does, so you take 12 damage. And if you could give me a fortitude saving throw.
Nice.
Good, okay. It's going to target Valerie with its tail. Does she want to use her shield? Reactive shield that...
Yeah.
And it reduces it shield
By
bar
5.
to 5. So 6.
I will apply that to her shield.
Is going to attempt. It's also it's trying to trip her, and it does not. And then it's going to kind of scurry back a little bit. Oksana.
So I'd call out to Penny and be like, hey, can you see it? Kind of waiting for that reply. Move up to at least here. And can't see it, but keep going. I think I can only kind of get to like... Can I see it from there?
Can't, because it's in darkness. If you see the little like fingerprint thing, yeah, it's obscured to you or hidden? Not hidden, but obscured. You could try to hit it with something, but it's going to be a DC 11 check to see if you hit it. I think it's 11. Okay. So like basically you roll to hit. If it hits, then you roll another D20 and it's like a flat check.
Well then I'm going to try to hit it with needle darts again.
And it's a DC 5 flat check.
That fail. I'm going to use a hero point. Redo that. There we go, maybe. 21. Okay.
So I hit. And at the bottom, go ahead and click on that DC.
DC 5 though.
DC 5, yeah. So yeah, you hit it with those. Let's go ahead and roll damage. You just sent a bunch of needle darts into the dark.
7. Sweet.
You hear, a squeal and then kind of like the sound of something kind of falling into the chasm.
Third action, I'll call out. Hey, I think the centipede is dead, you guys. I mean, would I hear it crashing down? I mean, it's a chasm. It'd be bouncing off the walls and stuff.
You said you heard it fall.
Oh, I heard it fall. Hey, I heard it fall. I think I got it. I'd hand it over to my peeps here and be like...
Penny, you're up.
Okay. The thing is that I'm stuck, guys. Like, I can't go forward because I'm dark. I think what I gotta do...
Did you hear I killed the centipede?
And I heard all of that. I've been with you the whole time. You're in pretty bad shape, right, Claw?
I mean, I'm not in good shape. Like, I would not mind taking long enough to, I have a heal spell, and I can heal my companion each once, I believe. Yes, I can heal myself once with a spell, like, if it's time sensitive, I can heal myself once, and I can heal my companion once. When we get 10 minutes, I get the heal spell for my companion back, so I can heal him again.
And then I could do treat wounds in that same 10 minutes on you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Do we retreat for now, or do we? I think
break off. Maybe see if we can get this prisoner talking and move back at least a room.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go back here to the hole area, and then I'm going to sheathe my rapier, and I'm going to draw my hand crossbow. So I've got my hand crossbow in hand now, and I'm covering. And then
that's where like the hole to the tunnel up is right there.
Right.
Okay, I think my turn is done. I've got my hand crossbow out now, guys.
Okay.
Valerie's still close enough. Dark kind of comes out of the darkness, misses Valerie. Then it's Valerie's turn.
You come over here and check out the
prisoners. Are the other three actually dead? And start untying the one that's alive.
Yeah, the other three are dead.
But yeah, she'll get the final one alive, the final living one, untied, and get him moving towards the exit as well. And it's probably between a movement and doing that, that's probably all of her action.
Yeah, you hear a lot of like shouting voices coming from down that don't see anybody coming over. Yeah, Claw, you are up.
I will probably work, since it seems like what we're doing, I'm going to work with my wolf and start getting back up that hole. You know, like, light his way and show him where these, like, branches that he can reach are and stuff, and then, like, he has kind of, like, parkour back up again.
Yeah. Taking a few movement actions with his, takes him a bit to go up is a little bit, oops, I didn't mean to do that. A little bit harder to do than it was coming down.
Yeah, we'll start working our way up and clearing lighting the way and stuff. And I think you just took away the light source of everybody else.
Would you go all the way up, or would you?
I'd stay close enough that like my light shining down is enough for them to like I'm you know, like providing a little beam of light above them, that like I'm not gonna. I know because we move in turns, like I'm moving all of my distance and then somebody else is moving all of their distance, but I imagine like we're all kind of going up the hole together. Like I'm not gonna be that far away from them that they can't see.
I'll put a tiny little light, like you guys can see that the light coming from that corner as he goes up, standing next to the hole to shine the light down.
I assume that kobold prisoner is like alive enough that he could be able to climb on himself.
I mean, he's tied up. He's not going to be able to climb.
Well,
oh,
Valerie's
the kobold.
free.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could probably carry him. Yeah, Oksana, you're up.
Okay. First, I'm going to come up to the hole, which is 20 feet. Do I have to do all my movement in one go?
Yes. Well, all of one action's movement. Like when you stop moving, that's the end of that. And so you can't move 10 feet, do a thing, and then move more as part of that first action.
Yeah.
Like if you move and then you do something else and you want to move again, that's your 3 actions.
Right. So then I have 5 more feet. I'm going to climb up into the hole. But then I'm going to turn around and in the ground kind of over here, I'm going to cast Figment. So basically it's like a vision. Yeah, it's an illusory sound or vision. I'm going to do a vision of kind of like a small cloudy hooded type thing. I could do a 5-foot cube of it. So I want them to kind of make believe there's like some sorcerer kind of thingy about to happen here to give us a little more time to get the heck out of here. All right, so what I want to do is like create like a billowing light of kind of like a hooded figure that's kind of kneeling. So it looks like, you know, a new person, you know, or someone else that's very powerful is like coming in here or staying here and going to kind of do them harm. And you know, I want this thing to kind of have a kind of reddish, fiery kind of color to it. So I'm going to do that and climb. You know, as I end my turn there, I'm 5 feet up the whole thing of a thing.
Eddie.
Okay, so can't quite see, but I'm gonna start climbing up the thing and get to the upstairs room. That's gonna be my move. And is that half my move, or can I like just not block the? Oh, what happened?
Yeah.
You're at the other end of the hole with me now.
Yeah, I moved you up to the top. Yeah, and then I moved Valerie, the kobold. At this point, Oksana, like on your next turn, you're just gonna go all the way up there again.
That's right.
Somebody's bringing our. Are we bringing the tied up prisoner? Or are we just leaving him there tied up? The guy we took alive.
Well, we can't speak to him, so I didn't grab him.
Is the kobold conscious? Could we ask the kobold if he can communicate with this thing?
I mean, you didn't. You were.
I would do that. Although if we can't communicate him, the kobold can't communicate him, then we should just either, you know, we should kill him.
Well, I mean, by the time you thought about it, you guys were already up. Like, are you going to go back down and get him again?
Oh, he's down in the hole. Oh, I thought we brought him.
Well, the kobold, like, was carried up. And like you're like looking at this tied up one, the tied up gremlin, and you're like, are we keeping him or?
I don't think I would be able to carry.
I'll say like you guys left him down there because unless you're going back for him.
I'm fine with that. Are you
Okay.
guys okay with that?
Yep.
Yeah,
Even kind of dead weight. Like you couldn't talk to him. It didn't make you were like, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
As you guys got up here, you're like, oh, maybe the kobold can. I don't know.
But hopefully he can tell us more about kind of what the heck these people are doing.
All right, let me.
The answer is they're mostly just vermin.
Yeah.
We get experience for fighting all of them, right?
Well, that's what I'm.
Realistically, I think we only get the experience for the ones we killed.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking because
If we go back and kill them, we're not going to get experience twice.
if you talk your way out of a situation that could have been a fight, you get experience for it. But running away, because then if you come back and kill them again, yeah, it's double.
Killing different ones, right? This time we get the experience for the ones we did kill. Is that?
Correct, that's what we're saying. Like, I was saying we should get experience for all the ones we fought. Because we survived the encounter, we should get all that experience. But realistically, I know that... Because then, when we come back and kill the ones that aren't dead, we would be getting it twice. And that's what I want. I know that's not fair, but that's what I want.
You're still in their territory, though. Are you guys gonna hang out in this room up here? Or are you gonna extricate
Wasn't there a
yourself from the
second
tree?
room? There was a second room, like off to one side.
Yeah, so
we
it
have to kind of go up over the wall.
it
Yeah.
kind of comes up here. There's like a little ledge, like
Big root or whatever that we can drop down on the other side. We did just kill a bunch of them. I don't think they're going to be in a rush to come back and poke at us. But we need like half an hour, and I don't know if we've got that much time.
Yeah, no, I don't think we do.
Like, we might want to go all the way up to, like, outside. And
We can
outside...
look in there,
are,
see what's
but-
in there.
Well, what if it's something scary and it comes at us?
There is always that.
yeah, like this side of the hill kind of goes up, and then there's it's like a little cave basically, and that kind of slopes off down to where you are now, and then down to somewhere else, and in the middle of that is like the shaft that goes up and out of the tree. So you'd have to pass the shaft to go out, go down that other shaft, and then see what's there.
I say we skedaddle.